my channel. If you're new here, my name is Louise. We are on Vlogmas 22 already. Wow, I'm hoping that's just the natural light making me look like crap. So, it is 11:15. Supposed to be going shopping with Blossom. I thought we was going straight from her work, but then she told me that she's going to go home, feed the dogs and stuff. So I've been up, I'll go up at 6. Wrapped a couple of presents, actually started to get really exhausted again, so I went back to bed again. I sort of napped and then played around with my phone, but I've been resting. Got up at 11 o'clock thinking, okay, well, I've not heard anything yet, so I'm getting hungry and I'll make something to eat. So, you know, I thought I'm going to make myself a tuna sandwich. I have not had a tuna sandwich for the longest time. Then, because clearly I'm hungry, my mind started wandering onto other things. But you know what it's like? It's like when you wait for a parcel all day and that thing never turns up until you go to the toilet. So as soon as I started making something to eat, Blossom phoned. So this is as far as I got. That's as far as I got. So I got tuna and I cut up pickles. Clearly, like I said, I'm hungry. I've never done it before. I'm going to put some mayo in that and put it in a sandwich. And I've got my coffee. But clearly I'm not going to be able to eat that now, because she should be here any minute, I'm assuming. So we're going to we're supposed to be going to Morrisons. I hope we get to Morrisons, that's the plan. Going to probably, I don't know, buy some pastries or something there and eat that on the way home or something, because I'm hungry. I'm going to try and down my coffee because I need the energy. I'm so exhausted still. I'm going to look for some vitamins. I've had to play around with my tablet, so hopefully I can start building up. You know, I know, it might work, it might not. It might just, you know, sometimes it is just fibro, sometimes it is you're just lacking in something. So we're going to give it a go. I'm not going to talk about what vitamins and stuff like that because I'm not trained in anything, and I might recommend something, or I might say something that I'm doing and then somebody else might think it's a good idea, and don't want to get involved in that. So today's outfit is a Christmas jumper. I don't know if I can even show you, like, that is way more fitted than it was last year. Should have known that. So yeah, way more fitted. But look what we do have on. We have the new trainers. And the dogs have literally been that close to me. The entire morning, wherever I go, they're there. Aren't ya? Hey. I can't give you any more attention than I have. I've slept in bed with you and cuddled you. I've been playing with your toys with you, and we've had treats and all sorts, haven't we? So you're updated as of now. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm a mess. At least I look the way I feel. That's bad, isn't it? Yeah, I'm going to down the coffee, wait for Blossom to come. Hello, so we ended up going to the second Morrisons, which was way better. The second Morrisons we went to was actually the Morrisons we went to last year, which was the first time I ever went into like a big Morrisons and did a proper shop. It was so completely different. Like, just as soon as you walk it into the store, just the feeling of it. It was like the first one we went in today, like, which was Loughton. I think it was Loughton. It felt like really tight and closed in and like claustrophobic, and the people were like angry and miserable and rude, and just the whole thing didn't feel right. But we got probably about halfway around and we weren't finding anything that we wanted. So I said to Blossom, like, we can carry on, but I mean, I'm feeling pretty rough, so I don't really want to walk around the rest of the store because there really wasn't anything there. So we, as you saw, we picked up and went to the other one, which was Debden, I believe she said in the car. And bad news is, like, so three items we went for. We went for pickle, which not really a big deal because Scott can pick that up because he's small. He can pick that up if he needs to because he has Morrisons next to him. So it was really the Appleade, because you just can't get Appleade anywhere, and that was the only place we'd ever found it. And the little bottles of beer, not beer, shandies. They're just shandies. There's nothing special about them, but they're in a bottle and they just got the right, you know, like the right ratio of lemonade to beer or whatever it is. And they're just nice little treat things. I don't get them that often. They used to do them in Asda, but they haven't done them for the longest time. So we knew they had them in Morrisons. So those were the things we went for, and we didn't. They didn't have any Appleade. The shelf is actually clear of Appleade, and you know now that they start to store them above the top shelf, like so you can't reach it. There was none up there either, and I just don't think that they're making the shandies anymore, so it wasn't the best shop. We did come out with some stuff though. So one of the things that isn't here was we went to the bakery. Oh my god, they have so many lovely things in the bakery. Really, really hard, like every time you, so the bakery's at the top of the aisles, so every time you go down an aisle, turn around, come up the other aisle, you end up at the bakery every time. So every time you was like, oh, it was horrible. So I actually bought 2 jam and cream donuts, filled donuts. They did take a picture, so I will insert that, because it was a 2-pack. So Blossom just dropped me off, so I said, you're gonna have to come in to get your cake. So I just took one out and gave her the wrapper with the cake in it, and it was just sitting on the side, so I ate it. I couldn't wait. I'm sorry, I was hungry. You know that I wanted to eat before I go, so before I went, so I was really hungry by the time I got back. So I've eaten that one, so there will be just a quick picture of it. It was just in a bowl, just as it is. It was very nice. I didn't really get much off of my actual like last sort of food shop list. They did have vegetables reduced, but just I know the ones in Asda are more reduced and they looked better as well. I know I know the quality of the Asda ones. Wasn't really impressed with the Morrisons. Because of that reason, I just didn't pick up the basic things, so we just really had a good look around. Like, we were still looking for those 3 things, because the fizzy is like the very, very last bit. We picked up a few bits. I'll explain. Do I need to explain? Yeah, we picked up a few bits. I actually picked up a few Christmas presents. So there is a couple of stocking fillers that are just hidden over there, because some people watch the videos and they don't need to know for the next couple of days. There are some bits that I call Corey's bits because he doesn't watch anything, and I just bought some random bits because there's stuff that's different at that store that you can't get here. I just realised there was a couple of bits in the freezer, so I'm just going to grab the bits out of the freezer and then I'll show you my haul. Right, so remember, this is not a basic shopping haul. This is like just a random haul. There's no reason to this. This one I actually found. I'm assuming this is a Morrisons own brand. I don't actually know. I've never seen this brand before. I've actually been looking for just some like fake meat sandwich slices, and they're really expensive, and I've just been trying to wait out to see if I can get them on like reduced or something, and I haven't found any. These are 10 slices. These are actually vegan ones. Sage onion deli slices is what they're called, and that was £1.40. I thought that wasn't actually too bad. I've never tried it before. I don't know. Most of the fake meat slices are pretty good anyway, so I just thought it was worth trying. This is their own range, Morrisons again. Again, it's new. This was about £1.20, between £1.20 and £1.40. I'm not very good at the prices and can't actually locate the receipt right now. I purely picked it up because I'm a sucker when I see new things, and I like chocolate orange. We did look at the reduced a lot. They reduced, it was early in the day, and they reduced were way more expensive than I would have bought in like full price in Asda. I didn't realise a lot of the Morrisons stuff is quite expensive. This was, it says it was £2. I believe that's a sticker on a sticker, so I don't know if it was more. There was others there, so that's the only reason I know. This is it's a pork and cranberry chub, they've called it. When I was reading it, it actually says stuffing with pork, apple and sweetened dried cranberries. I was thinking, I don't know if I'll end up making them or not. Maybe pastry isn't that hard to make. I could maybe like make some sausage, like fake sausage, like sausage roll type things, you know, some pastry with this wrapped around it for Boxing Day maybe. I don't know. It's all like proper sealed though, so oh, it's got today's date. Okay, well I'm going to freeze it anyway. If it doesn't come out of the freezer, I can use it another time. It'll get used for something. It was 50p. I mean, there wasn't really reasons for a lot of this. Corey had put on the list, we was actually supposed to pick up J2Os the other day, and then we just completely forgot because we got sidetracked with all the other shopping we was doing. So he did want some J2Os. He wanted 3 flavours, but this is just so weird. Okay, you ready? This was right before you actually went into the store. There was a whole load of food right before you went into the store. This was from the first store we went in. So it's £4 for 1 packet, or if you get 2 packets, it's £4. Really? I actually had to get Abby to read it to me just to make sure I was reading it right. But it's scanned through like that. It literally is £4 for one or £4 for two. And you're going to get people in there that don't pay attention and just pick up the one. So I picked up the apple and raspberry and the orange and passion fruit. We actually didn't see any other flavours except like the glitter ones and stuff. And I'm sure I bought them a few years ago and the kids weren't that bothered about them. So he's got 8 of them there anyway. So he's not a biggie. Cranberry, I thought I had cranberry, is this cranberry sauce? Yes. Scott always wants the smooth one. But I've got the one for whole cranberries because I thought, well, why not? If I want it, I'm going to get it. They're £1 each. This is something I've always wanted. I've always wanted to try that. Is it San Pellegrino? Always just wanted to try it. It's quite expensive. This would have been £4 for a box of 6. But it's actually reduced to £3. And I was umming and ahhing. I was asking Blossom, like, have you tried them? And are they any good? She hadn't tried them. Anyway, then I thought, you know what? I've got money that Corey gave me. If I wanted it and I come home and he found out that I didn't get it and I wanted it, he would have been annoyed at me. So I just bought them. This one is an orange and blood orange. A sparkling orange and blood orange beverage. Very posh. And a lemon one. Just always wanted to try it. That's the only reason I bought them. Sweet pickle. Love my sweet pickle. Always used to get it as his own cheap brand. They don't do the cheap brand anymore. When like all lockdowns and stuff happened, I thought it was just like a issue with supply. But they only do the next price one up. But the next price one up is completely different in consistency. And I like the cheap ones. They're like quite watery with a few little lumps in it. Whereas the more expensive you get in the brand, the more it's chunky and less juicy, if that makes sense. I really like the cheap ones, and they don't do them in Asda or Tesco's anymore. In my ones in my local town anyway. I don't know if it is just a nationwide thing or not, I don't know. But Morrisons do their one. These 50p each, so I picked up 4 whilst I was there. I've mentioned that I'm doing Corey a box of different fizzies. Now I know I've got the punch in this one, but I wasn't sure if I had the black grape, so I just picked one up anyway. Got the pineapple because I knew I didn't have that. And then I got this one's called Ting. It's a sparkling grapefruit, and this was 3 for £1. This one I think was 60p on its own. It's a root beer. I don't think he's tried it. He might have, I don't know. But it's just I didn't realise I haven't actually got that many different flavours, so I just picked up some more whilst I was there. Pickled red onion thinly sliced. I like anything pickled anyway. You don't usually get red onions in a pickle. It's usually white onions, but they're all like sliced up, and I thought that would go quite good in like sandwiches and stuff as well, or with salads. This is just to go in the stocking, just your basic chocolate coins. I mentioned that I'd run out of soups the other day, and I bought a few. I've never seen this flavour before. I'm sure it's out there, but this was their own cheap make, which is 45p. Roasted red pepper soup. Sounds really good, so I just got it to give it a go. This was, again, the first store when we hadn't quite got in there. So it's turkey and stuffing balls. Again, it's just a snacky thing for the Boxing Day. And I haven't found cream soda in Asda. And whilst I was there, and we was looking for Blossom's Appleade, I saw the cream soda, so I picked up a bottle of that because I haven't had it for the longest time, and that was 69p. Cherries and berries juice, so excited. 99p for this. They used to do it in Asda all the time. They've not, I don't know what it is. They have a lot of juices, but they're in their own range. They don't have any of the red ones. They've only got the like orangey flavours, you know, orange and mango or orange and pineapple or plain orange, but they don't really have many of the red ones in my local store. And I don't even know if they do the cherries and berries anymore because it's been that long since they've had them, so I picked one up whilst I was there for that. This was just purely because I was after one for Corey last year, and we was in a store. I was in a store with Blossom, can't remember what store or anything, and I said, oh, I'm sure we found it, and it was like more expensive, and I said, oh no, I've seen it for £1 somewhere, and then we couldn't find it anywhere, so I didn't end up getting one that Christmas, and we saw it in the store. I didn't even think twice, I just picked it up. Doesn't need it or anything. But pita breads, these are the wholemeal ones, reduced to 14p, and they like really, I'm sure I had pita breads from Morrisons last year. They're like really big, chunky, soft. They're going to go in the freezer because I don't have a reason to have them out at the moment, but for 14p I could not. And I found these are £2 for 6 patties, which is a really, really good price. Sausage patties in most of the stores are quite expensive. Like, you're going to be paying £2.50, £2.80 usually. So £2 was pretty good. Don't need them. Probably not going to use them for the next few days, but they'll sit in the freezer when we do want them. This is for Boxing Day. I do have a few from Tesco's. They only do the small packets. They're 25 in the packet for £1. These were £1.50, and there's 50 in there. You used to be able to get these everywhere, like Asda's, Tesco's, Iceland. I just haven't been able to find them in my locals. And okay, so I actually thought, oh, this will be nice. Corey and I can just have a festive bake. Now, I bought the Greggs ones before. Really, really enjoy them. So I found this one first. This is 2 Christmas dinner festive slice. It's turkey pieces with sage and onion stuffing, cranberries, and a white sauce encased in golden flaky pastry. And you get 2 for £2. Then I saw this one. Now this is £2 for one. It is the same weight as that. Slightly different fillings. This one's diced turkey, sausage, bacon, cranberries and vegetable in a gravy encased in pre-glazed hand-crimped pastry case. So I was umming and ahhing which way to go, and then I thought, well, you know what, we'll get 1 packet of them. We have 1 each, and then 1 of them I'm going to cut it in half, and that'll be like dinner for tomorrow or something, just cause they sounded good. That little lot came to about, it was about like £33–34. We don't really have a budget. Christmas shop doesn't have a budget because we save through it through a year, and then, like I mentioned the other day, if you saw my haul the other day, Corey has actually given me money, so we're more than covered with this. I do have a lot on my list. It's a lot of the basic stuff, you know, like the potatoes and the parsnips and like all the vegetables. A few cooking things, like I said, if I get to it on Christmas Eve, it depends how I get things moving along by then. I might possibly do a little bit of baking. There's a couple of ideas now I have, because I did have one before I left earlier, and now I've got another one. So possibly, I'm not guaranteeing there's going to be any cooking between now and Christmas, except Christmas dinner obviously, just because things are very, very up and down at the moment. My health is sort of taking a bit of a plummet. I'm going to look into possibly speaking to a doctor again. So it's just nothing I really want to discuss right now, just because I'm getting tired of hearing it myself. Like when I'm thinking of it in my own head, I'm getting tired of hearing it. So I'm going to just deal with it, try not to talk about it too much for the next couple of days. I know I said that the reason I tell you all is so that if you have these conditions, you know you're not alone, but hearing it every single day is a bit much. So I'm going to quit with all that. I'm just going to deal with that myself. So that was Morrisons haul done. It is now 10 to 6. So we've done pretty good. I'm going to put this lot away and we will do our calendars. So we are on 22, which is the bluey purpley one. Right, it actually smells really nice. Okay, so this one is called Fairy Dust. A sweet, woody, floral fragrance combining fresh green top notes of coriander and lemon, supported by a heart of freesia, delicate rose petals, violet blooms and exotic jasmine, resting on a base of precious woods, amber tonka and a delicate touch of raspberry. Heating's on a lot lately, it's getting chilly out there. 22 on here is a large one. Ooh, this one's something different. I don't think we've had this one anyway. It doesn't ring a bell to me. This is classic margarita. Margarita. I feel like I should know it. I feel like it's just one of them basic type cocktails, isn't it? I can't open it. I really can't open it. You need to give me a minute. Okay, I did that off camera because you really shouldn't see how I did that. Again, everything smells like lemony limey, like margarita. I'm sure I know what this is. No, I know. Thinking of margarita pizza, aren't I? Yeah, I'm thinking of margarita pizza. That's quite nice. Lemony, limey. Limey. I think it's more lime than lemon. But it's not too sweet. That's quite a nice one. I like that one. I will definitely be having a cocktail with that one at Christmas. Definitely. That's a nice one like that. Our chocolate is a heart. There's got to be a square before the end, surely. Another heart. 23 tomorrow. 23 Thursday. I'm definitely going to go to town because I need to get the vegetables, otherwise we've got no vegetables for Christmas. Well, I'm sure I could find something, but you know. So tomorrow is going to be another haul. It's going to be an Asda haul, isn't it? Of course it is. Oh well. You like hauls, don't you? Sure you do. Okay, so I'm going to go now and I will see you for Vlogmas number 23 tomorrow. Bye.